Hey, yo, what's poppin', gang?
Loving my crew.
We back. What's good? All right, hopefully we have resolved our issue, man. If we did not, please feel free to let me know within the chat. I'm checking out to make sure we still good. Let me know in the comments, man, just so you guys get a quick heads up. OBS, which is the system that I use to stream, did an update today, and I updated my system right before my last stream, and I was having some issues with the screen just kind of like freezing where it was. So let me know if y'all see that, man, but hopefully you don't, and we can just have a nice, smooth stream. If you have not checked it out already, shout out to Noah. What up, Tanish? HMK, yes, I forgot. There's so much to get into today. Thank you for that. I gotta put that on the list. What's the name of it called? Monsoon? It's the Monsoon Freestyle. We got a lot to get into today, man. We have quite a bit to get into today. Here's the thing, bro. Like, I get people that comment on my videos. I seen the video. I seen the pictures and stuff. I seen that. Shout out to you. A lot of people comment on my videos and they go, bro, all y'all do is y'all talk about Drake. Y'all don't never stop talking about Drake. Y'all making money off Drake. Drake is paying y'all's bills. Y'all on UMG pay. Chill. If bro didn't give us the content, we wouldn't have no content to talk about. So we got quite a bit to get into. We're gonna dive into a couple of different Drake topics. We got Drake at his Wireless Festival talking crazy about UK rap. We got him talking crazy about Kendrick. We got Justin Bieber out here looking a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know how to take that. And I'll give you my reason why. I think it's an awkward move. I don't know if it was intentional. So that's why I asked y'all if y'all believe he's a hater or what, because I don't know if it was intentional, but I want to give you guys my thought process on that too. We got Travis Scott going out there, jumping out and dissing Pusha T. Then we got other allegations of Drake possibly doing some more weird stuff with stealing some songs. And then we got Jim Jones too. So Jim Jones, I'm a little curious about. I got some questions about that too. So like I said, bro, we got quite a bit. We got quite a bit to get into today. So do me a favor, hit that like button if you guys haven't done it already. I appreciate you. Man, it might be too much to ask, but man, if you streamed just a little bit more convenient time for us on the other side of the globe, we'd be able to catch you live. I wish, fam. I really do, man. I wish, but then that would be inconvenient for me too. So the lucky thing about it is that you guys do get the playback, and I typically try to cut the videos up and put them out. But I have definitely thought about that, man. So I apologize if it's not always at the right time for you. But I appreciate you pulling up when you can, and hopefully you are able to tap into the playbacks. All right, let's get into the first topic. Oh my God, and then top five. Oh. Top five. Let me add that to the list too, bro. Hold up, man. Top five. Hold up. I forgot. Yeah, all right, here we go. Bet. All right, that's on the list too. Listen, look, top five.
Justin Bieber's brand new album cover and aesthetic is directly inspired.
All right, let's get into it. All right, man, we got a lot to get into. Like I said, yeah, top five apparently got, you know what I'm saying, allegedly. So we're going to keep it alleged like my homie The Ville says, but we got to get into it. All right, man, so Drake says, I'll drink to that when the crowd chants F Kendrick at Wireless Festival. Now, this is not something that I wouldn't put this past Drake. I wouldn't put this past his fan base. What up, Mel? I wouldn't put this past any of them. So hearing this is not. Here's the thing. I feel like some of the same people that went to Wireless Festival was probably also at shows when Kendrick pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they're gonna be at the same shows. I think they're just kind of bandwagoners in a sense, where whatever crowd they're in, they're gonna just move to that side, if that makes sense, right? So on night two of this year's Wireless Festival, the crowd started a F Kendrick chant during Drake's performance. The What Did I Miss artist headlines all 3 days of the London Music Festival. And on Saturday, July 12th, he told the crowd to name another artist who can clash with him on stage. Name another artist who can clash with him on stage. Drizzy's speech sent the crowd into a frenzy, causing them to chant F Kendrick towards his collaborator turned rival, Kendrick Lamar. The chant was music to Drake's ears as he responded, "You know what, Chubbs? Grab me a shot and I'll drink to that." So, in my opinion, I feel like these are the mental wins that he has to get that he will not get here. He has to get those wins somewhere. And he might get those here. Let me not say he won't get them here. But you got to test the waters and go overseas and see what it's like. So let's go ahead and see what that chant looked like, because this is my first time really getting into it.
I can't tell.
3 different vibes. You name another artist that can do it and bring him up here. We can clash right now. Anybody? That's what I'm here for.
Nobody, only Drake.
I'm here for y'all tonight.
Oh my God! Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Nobody only. Do you hear this? Nobody only Drake.
Matter of fact, you know what?
It's non-existent.
Hey, come on, man.
Just
Hey man, sometimes you gotta slurp. I need that chain. Yeah. Yes. Fuck Kendrick.
Quiet.
Fuck Kendrick. Fuck Kendrick.
You know what? Chubbs, grab me a shot. I'll drink to that.
Millie Vanilli. What does it say? Supers 44 Mag. What did that say? Super 44 Mag Black Hawk. What is that?
Give me a set.
I can't tell.
3 different vibes.
So obviously he takes the opportunity to take a shot and drink to the crowd. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. They beefing, they going back and forth. But I think it's kind of naive though, in a sense, if you think, yeah, that was Aiden talking. It's kind of naive if you think that's the actual pulse though. Like, it's they're in your crowd, but some of those same people are probably going to be seen or probably going to be going to Kendrick shows or have been to Kendrick shows and probably did the same thing. They probably danced to Not Like Us too. So in a sense, it's a W for him, but I don't really know if you really take that as a real W, because they're going to do that no matter where they go. Then after that, later in the evening, Drizzy brought out Dave and Central C. So this was one of the things that I kind of thought was missing from the show was Central C. I think if you go back to when I talked about the Wireless Festival lineup, I was like, yo, where's Cinch?
No way. Fuck it, Central C's coming out, I think. Yep, there he is.
This is a banger though. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Sprinter is a banger. Sprinter is a banger. And Top Boy is one of my favorite shows. I ain't even know that was Dave. I ain't even know that was him. So to me, this is what the show probably should have looked like from this is the show. This is the show. I love this. I like this show. Definitely a vibe. So you brought them out. I think that was probably one of the better portions of the show. But I think the biggest thing that we want to take away from this, right, is, Drake taking a shot to the crowd saying F Kendrick, which is cool. They beefing. But here's the thing. I think we're just going to keep it going on and on. Everybody likes to pretend. Everybody likes to pretend like it's one side that won't stop. Now, in my opinion, I haven't really seen Kendrick do anything outside of performing Not Like Us that is a direct diss to Drake or anything like that. But any chance they get, they still doing the obvious trying to rekindle of the beef when it's already over and won. So y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that. What does Drake gain from saying UK rappers are better than American rappers? Is he trying to cater to the UK audience now? Y'all want to get right into that? Should we get right into that? Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's just cover the Drake topics at the top of the show, right at the beginning. I was planning on kind of moving them out, but let's just get into that. Drake addresses UK rappers versus US rappers, claims that the best lyricists in the world are from London. Huh. So somebody just said it in the chat, which is what I was thinking, right? All I hear from this is wherever he's at is where they're going to get his attention, right? He's pandering to where he's at. He doesn't really feel, there's no way if you were an actual, now I don't want to disrespect the UK artists, right? Like that's kind of one of the things I don't want to do is I don't want to disrespect the artists from the UK. And I understand that the UK artists are talented in their own right. But from my personal experience in the music that I've heard, there's no way I'm putting UK artists as a whole over American artists. Now, there are some UK artists that do really well lyrically, but the best UK artists versus the best American artists, I don't see the win. Shout out to Decor with Catherine. I don't see the win, but again, it's up for debate, right? Like if you're from the UK and you think that y'all have the better artists, just give me a song that I can listen to, that I can go to, and I can say, okay, that competes with Rigor Mortis. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That competes with a J. Cole, something crazy that I've heard, that it competes with something like that. I don't know, right? UK drill rappers are clearly not the best because the only tracks they wind up on are chasing status, DMB, EDM bangers. Drake is spitting in the face of American hip hop. Basically, that's it, man. And I think what he's trying to do is big up this side and really show his allegiance to them and not to the artists that are over here. Because anybody who would then stand to do business or work with Drake would say, hey, bro, didn't you just say that all of these, that the UK lyricists are better than us over here? Why would we want to work with you? But maybe that's his, you know what I'm saying, to everybody, right? Not gonna lie, I'm not tapped in with your artists at all, with UK artists. UK looking for clout, Joyner about to smoke, bro. Y'all, that's what I was gonna say, bro. I haven't even covered that either. Like I haven't covered Skepta going at Joyner Lucas because I feel like I don't really think it's fair. I just don't really think it's fair. Joyner Lucas is gonna destroy him and move on. He's trying to act like America is not the hip hop scene, which is crazy. Drake's history of UK hip hop includes signing Skepta to BBK, collaborating with Central C and Georgia Smith, and producing Top Boy. Damn, he produced Top Boy? I think I forgot about that. That's one of my favorite shows. I ain't gonna lie to you. Top Boy is up there, bro. Top Boy is up there, bro. Drake weighs in on trending topic of UK rappers versus American rappers in a rap battle created by Skepta during day 2 of the headlining performance at Wireless Festival. Among delivering surprise guests, Drizzy took a moment to pay respect to UK hip hop and shared his thoughts on the battle.
Shit tatted on me. This is my brother right here, a real fucking legend. When I talk about my love for London rappers, the best lyricists in the world, mark my words. Oh shit. I don't care what nobody says, nobody can out-rap London. No.
See, and this the type of shit though that I be talking about though, right? Like when I say artists go to places and they be like, yo, this is the greatest crowd. Yo, I've never seen a crowd like this ever in my life. This is the greatest crowd I've ever seen. Y'all the loudest of all in the whole tour. I'll be like, y'all know they just gassing y'all up. Like, there's no way. One, they don't know that that's the truth. One. But two, this is clearly him just lying to y'all. And now, if y'all okay with bro just lying to y'all, I understand. All right? Y'all want a lot of y'all want to feel good about yourselves. I get it. But ain't no damn way you believe. Ain't no way you believe this. There's no way. You lying to yourself. Why come he think getting someone tatted on him gives him more glory or certification? I don't. It's like, that's the thing. He treats his body like, yo, if I tat you on me, bro, now you're considered one of the greats. It's like, what, nigga? And that's a whole nother top, bro. There's so much, him tatting Shay on his arm and covering up LeBron. I'm not even covering that, bro. Like, I don't even want to cover that. That, like, I feel like if I did, we would have like 6 or 7 straight Drake videos. Like, I'm not even doing it. I'm purposely not doing it. It's insanity, bro. The amount of things that he does and says is absolutely insane.
Nobody, no disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country, but nobody can out-rap London rappers. This is the best, highest level. This is what I aspire to be.
This is what I aspire to be?
And this guy right here.
What?
Was the first person to open my mind to that shit. Go ahead. I've never been in marquee when they shot down, man. Trust me, daddy. Yeah!
NBA 2K! Shut down!
Bro, the crowd didn't even turn up for it.
Shut down!
Yo, Wireless Funeral is crazy. Power bottom activities. Relax. Yo.
Oh shit, what's up, bro?
Who is this? He gave that whole respect the UK. Drake says the best lyricists in the world are from London. Can't nobody out-rap them. I think that's absolute insanity. Immediately, the 6 guys' comments on UK rap will result in global reactions across social media, ranging in fans agreeing and disagreeing with the statement. Man, what? Commented a fan right after the clip reached social media, while another wrote, this is the first time I've ever heard this sentence. Other comments read, I'm from the UK and I even know this is BS. He's still hurt. While a fan added, I'm a Drake fan 100%, but this is a crazy take. Does anybody agree? Yeah, that's wild. Why don't we understand that Drake is trying to and actually doing is taking the conversation off of the Clipse. That is what this is about and nothing else. I can get that narrative too, but I don't think this just makes you look dumb. Everybody's still listening to the Clipse. I was listening to the Clipse all weekend. Soon as I hop off stream, I'm going downstairs. I'm gonna put it on and probably hit the workout. The Clipse just dropped the video to Chains and Whips today. And then we got another topic to get into that still kind of keeps the Clipse in a constant conversation. And their rollout has been so immaculate that I don't really think there's anything that could stop you from talking about them. Because even after the album dropped, there was another interview that dropped like right after that. I think it was Breakfast Club too. So I don't know, but I get what you're saying though. I don't think it's not an attempt. I'll say that. I don't think it's not an attempt. I just don't think it'll work. Where am I at? My bad. Speaking to the sold-out crowd, the 6 guy proclaimed that the best lyricists in the world come from London. The best lyrics in the world, mark my words, I don't care what nobody says. Drake says as he brought out Skepta to perform, nobody can out-rap London, nobody. No disrespect to America, no disrespect to my country. But that's the thing though. If you think about it like this though, if you think about that in the way that he just phrase that. He's not American, right? So he doesn't really have an allegiance to America to say or feel any other way. He's Canadian. I don't know very many fire or great Canadian rappers. He's got nothing to lose. He's got nothing to lose. I'm not disrespecting my country. We know my country don't have the greatest rappers, right? And I'm not American, so it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he doesn't really have anything to lose with that kind of stuff. Funyo, what up? Shout out to my dog Funyo with the 28-month re-up, man. I appreciate you. He said we still up, Flame Gang. No, I appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much, man. Shout out to my dog over there. Drake's statement follows Skepta firing the first shot in a battle at Joyner Lucas with his diss track Friendly Fire. Joyner Lucas is one of the first American rappers to accept the challenge issued by Skepta on social media. Skepta would compare his career to Lucas in the diss track. Drake's comments arrived after Skepta mentioned A$AP Rocky in the initial challenge. Rocky is a rival of Drake, mentioning during his beef with Kendrick Lamar on the diss track Family Matters. Drizzy, a Petty Lord Flacco history includes going on tour together, making hits, music, and dating the same woman. But again, man, like I said, I think just him saying that it kind of shows maybe that there's just no allegiance to America. So even his fans should be pissed. Shout out to Ayana for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Thank you. So, you know what I'm saying? His American fans should understand where he sits with that. All right, man. That is that topic. Drake addressing UK rappers versus US rappers. You guys can let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments below. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, on to the next topic. We off Drake for a little bit. All right, Justin Bieber. Now run it up one time for me. Justin Bieber. The thing about Justin Bieber is this topic is a little tricky for me, right? I wouldn't call myself a Justin Bieber fan in a sense, but I like some of Justin Bieber's music. I like some of his R&B that he did in the past. I really rock with that. I'm not really a part of his poppy kind of music. I don't really rock with that, but when he kind of dives into his R&B bag, I'm here for it. Low-key was ready to listen to the album just to kind of see if he had some more of that kind of vibe on the album, in a sense, right? Yeah, he got some slaps. You know what I'm saying? he got some slaps. I can't deny his music, right? So I saw this, right? And I'm pretty sure maybe if you haven't seen it, we're gonna cover it, but Justin Bieber reposts and deletes Instagram story trashing the Clipse new album. And I think if you read that, you would take that out of context too, because even when I first saw it, I thought that it was something that he did himself, right? Justin Bieber reposted and swiftly deleted an Instagram story from a friend dissing the Clipse and their fan base. On Friday, July 11th, Justin Bieber surprise released his new album, Swag. The same day, Clipse dropped their long-awaited comeback album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. There's not much overlap between the two listener bases, but clearly that does not mean that there is no overlap at all. And that was kind of one of my main questions was, why would there be any sort of reason to be offended or have an issue? The people that are going to be gravitating and listening to Justin Bieber are vastly different than the people that are going to be listening to Let God Sort 'Em Out. But like they said, it doesn't mean that there's no overlap, but I think your main core fan base probably isn't listening to Clipse. In general, they're probably not going to be listening to Clipse at all. Not even a little bit. And if I think about who Justin Bieber's fans are, what's the picture that you get in your head? And that's not not trying to stereotype, but the picture that I get, one, is probably going to be more women anyway. And then, basically not who I would be expecting to be running to listen to Clipse album. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't really understand the angle. Then I looked at the actual story, right? So comedian, DJ, occasional talk show host Kerwin Frost took to his Instagram story to hype up Bieber's latest effort. Justice is served, wrote Frost. Oh, Kerwin Frost wrote this? He's a little different too, though. He's a little different. Wrote an Instagram story, Lil Bieber emptied the clip. He then slammed the new Clipse album. Now, if you think about who Kerwin Frost is, right? Like, I don't know if y'all remember this dude, but he's in the fashion lane too. I probably wouldn't expect him to be one of the, I wouldn't expect him to be like, to maybe follow the Clipse. Maybe he does, but from what I know from him fashion wise, he's probably beefing with them anyway. For whatever reason, it's Louis, you know what I'm saying? They got ties to Louis or whatever. Him fashion wise is a little different, right? So this is Kerwin Frost. If you guys are unfamiliar with Kerwin Frost, this is the only album that matters right now. Frost continued in all caps. This album is way better than Clipse. Clipse is for bitter grown men who collect cause dolls and shop at Kith and Union. Now, I don't really understand why you have to attack the fan base to lift your friend up. And I understand that sometimes when you feel like you have to have somebody's back so bad or you need to win an argument so bad that you're willing to go as far as downing someone else to lift somebody else up. I'm not a proponent of that. I don't have to do that. Now I can do that. Right? Like I can, but I don't have to. In order to give you your flowers, I don't have to shit on you. Plain and simple. You don't gotta shit on the Clipse to give Justin Bieber his flowers. You could have said all of that without disrespecting Clipse, unless you just felt the need to disrespect Clipse for whatever reason, whatever your beef is or whatever your issue is with them. I don't know, right? But then Bieber reposted the story. So here's where it gets tricky for me, right? A Def Jam related crash out. This is how we know they're trying to blackball the Clipse. A whole nother angle with them being used, with him being on Def Jam and them leaving Def Jam, right? Whole nother angle. So then Bieber reposted the story. When Frost caught wind of the repost, he responded with the caption, birds of a feather crash out together. Justin has since deleted the repost, but it lives on thanks to NFR podcast. Justin Bieber disses the Clipse in a new album. This is the post in itself. This album is way better than the Clipse. Clipse is bitter. Clipse is for bitter grown men who collect cause dolls and shop at Kith and Union. Ladies, how many women did we have in here while we were listening to that album that probably have no idea what a cause doll is or Kith and Union? And I know that that's just a very small sample size, but there's a lot of ladies who were in here vibing to Clipse and probably could care less about Justin Bieber, right? I don't think that's the point. That's not right, Miss. Look. Yeah, I have no idea, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's that's not really the point. But here's where I'm going with this though, right? Like I think, and I don't want to give Justin Bieber a crazy pass. But my point is, him reposting this could also be him just co-signing the fact that somebody's saying he emptied the clip and this is the only album that matters right now. As an artist, I don't see anything wrong with that. As an artist, I see nothing wrong with him saying my album is the only album that matters right there. I got no problems with that at all. Nothing. Lil Bieber emptied the clip. He's showing the album up. He got swag up. It's a notable person in Kerwin Frost. You got somebody kind of like co-signing your album. I see nothing wrong with that. The problem is the little fine print at the bottom. And then he tagged him. Okay, what up, J-Tom? Then he tagged them. Clipse is for bitter grown men who collect cars, dolls, and shop it. You see that? You see, this is the big part that you see, and then you got this little bit at the bottom. So I'm like, I was kind of giving him a pass. What up, J2? I was giving him a pass in a sense where I was like, maybe he was just kind of caught up in seeing this and maybe not this so much. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Clipse and Pusha T is homies with Kendrick Lamar. Hold up. Wait a minute. It was just on stage at the GNX tour with SZA and Kendrick. So that's I don't now again. If I got beef with bro, that don't mean I got beef with you, right? If I have a problem or if I got an issue with Clipse or whatever, for whatever reason that is, that don't mean I got an issue with you. So I'm kind of like trying to filter between what I think is an honest mistake and then your boy saying some crazy shit and then you maybe not realizing what it was and then posted it and then deleted it. Because if he really felt that way, maybe he would have just left it up. What up, J2? And I think that's kind of where I'm going with it. But y'all, I really want to see what y'all think about it because this post is all cool up until you get to this part right here. And listen, I'm not real sure what Justin Bieber is doing or what he's into. I'm not sure if he noticed that. I guess I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt beforehand because I feel like you inheriting this beef is not something that Justin Bieber probably wants right now, bro. I don't think he wants to inherit that beef. James! What up, Five? What up, gang? What you got for me? When a person resorts to more money or your old insults, they know they lost the conversation. Absolute fact. Absolute fact. If that's all you gotta say is I got more money than you, so I'm right, or you're old and I'm young somehow and that makes me better, you already lost. You already lost. But let me know what y'all think about that one, man. I thought that was really interesting to see how this is going. I haven't seen a ton of backlash though. He's doing drugs there now. See, look, I'm not trying to. I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? People be going through stuff, bro. I don't want to ridicule him for that. I really respect him as an artist. Maybe he missed this. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he missed this. He deleted it. I just don't think. Justin, I don't really think he want to inherit that beef. Now, not to say that his fan base wouldn't have his back either, because I know they would, but I just don't think you want to inherit a beef with Clipse and Kendrick and all of that, bro. It's not worth it, fam. It's really not. It's not worth it at all. What else we got? Where are we? It's interesting to note that Clipse were originally set to drop their comeback album through Def Jam before a dispute about censorship. So that's something that we talked about, why that's another piece of the puzzle, that it could be something deeper than that because he's no longer with Def Jam. It could be Def Jam, one of Def Jam's biggest artists, kind of trying to shit on their project to, boost their numbers and diminish the other. So it could be that too. But again, like I said, I think there's a lot of layers to it. Fans were quick to crack jokes about the situation. This isn't going to end well for Justin. You better hurry up and blame AI while he still can, wrote one user. Justin Bieber randomly inserting himself into a beef, wrote another, accompanied by a gift. That's what I'm saying. I don't necessarily think he wants to inherit that beef at all. Please don't. Justin Bieber's swag features appearances from Gunna, Sexy Red, Drewski, and Lil B. Bieber himself handled production along with MKG, Dijon, and others. So let me know if you guys have actually listened to the album. What up, Wendy? Have you guys listened to the album? What do you guys think of it? I have not heard it yet. Maybe on my flight, I'll listen to it. Maybe on the flight, I'll listen to it. All right, so I mean, kind of in the same thing. I guess we can continue that topic a little bit. the album imagery, which was one of the first things that I saw, the album imagery and photos that I saw about Justin Bieber's album look very similar to Kendrick's, which is also one of the reasons why I'm not sure if this is something bigger than that, because just look.
Renell Medrano shot it. The same photographer behind Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
So the same photographer that did work for Justin Bieber's album did the work for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right?
Renell first picked up her mother's camera at 14, photographing friends and family in the Bronx, drawing inspiration from her Dominican roots and everyday surroundings, shaping a style that feels intimate, nostalgic, and almost like a memory, which is why I think artists seek her out. From Venus and Serena to Bad Bunny and Andre 3000, Medrano makes even global icons feel human. With her, you're not a celebrity, you're just a person. And that brings us back to Bieber. There's been debate online. Is he cosplaying poverty? Are the covers too similar? I don't think so. For one, Bieber grew up in low-income housing. He's lived struggle. He can't cosplay something he's familiar with. And honestly, I don't think either of these covers reflect poverty. They reflect confrontation, introspection, a look inside, which you can hear in the music. As for visual similarities, they're not even telling the same story.
I mean, listen, the thing about it is, here's the thing that I'm gonna say. When it comes to the art and the imagery of everything, I think it is very similar, but I think it's like an artist's love letter, right? It's an artist's kind of style. You can see a style in things. I think it's up to an artist to kind of make things either different or really the same. You're the artist. I'm the talent. I'm here to take the pictures. We have to follow your creative vision, right? So in my opinion, it's more on the artist. Like if you're familiar with I mean, all artists have a style, but I'm gonna go with Virgil Abloh because a lot of his work looks pretty much the same. There's not much difference. There's a style there. So the canvas is one thing, but the style is exactly the same. It's a signature. Thank you. It's a signature. So I don't necessarily think that it's him necessarily copying. I could think that there's definitely some artistic similarities here for sure, but I don't think it's a Justin Bieber thing. I think it's an artist thing. Like the artist is doing that on his own.
Inspired by Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, Frankie, I seen that too.
A few moments ago, Justin Bieber just dropped a brand new album called Swag, and from the looks of it, this album was entirely influenced by Kendrick Lamar. As you can see right here, these are one of the examples of Justin Bieber being directly influenced by Kendrick Lamar. We have this aesthetic photo for the album right here, and this is very similar to the cover of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And even just the album cover for Justin Bieber's album Swag looks like it was directly taken from the Mr. Morale era. As you can see right here, these photos.
And I think that's one of the things that might be, you can definitely say there's inspiration, but I really think that it's an artist's interpretation to continue to kind of do the same thing. It's almost like, bro, I would honestly be mad if you gave me the same work that you gave somebody else, bro. Like just
keeps going.
Switch it up a little bit.
Father photos of Justin Bieber holding his child on the couch looks very similar to this.
Facts
photo of
for a line.
Also sitting in the couch of his child. Now this can all be a reach, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the case because we do know that Justin Bieber earlier in his career used to rap, and we heard him rap on verses like "Maria, I'm Drunk" or Travis Scott. But nonetheless, though, do you guys think that Travis Scott got influenced by Kendrick Lamar while he was trying to create the aesthetic for his brand new album Swag, or am I reaching?
I think he meant to say Justin Bieber. But anyway, I think it's more, like I said, I think I blame the photographer more than I blame Justin Bieber, but I still think that nigga. Like what looks like what, and I don't know if it's something that you're paying homage and saying, yeah, make it look just like Kendrick's, because I love that album so much and but make it look like that. Or if you're just showed up and the artist decided to give you Kendrick's whole Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers photo shoot, and you just somehow didn't pay attention to that. Crew, what up, Carnay? Yeah, it's just exactly, Hudson. It's just the signature style. I think I missed the dono. Shout out to Leonardo Thomas for the 5. What up, gang? He says, I like just with the melodies. I don't like beefs when he acting tough. That's what I said. I really don't think that he wants to inherit that beef at all. Seems like people are just lacking creativity. I can see that too. I'm doing good starting off Monday with the Clipse video, so I can't complain at all. Shout out to you, man. All right, 24 hours? A day ago. See, that's the thing, though, too. Because they just coming off the release of the album, he may not be inclined to jump right back in the studio and start rapping again. Do y'all think Pusha T gonna respond? Y'all think Pusha T gonna respond? Let me know. Shout out to Ayana for Crew Access. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a member. Gang, thank you so much. If you guys want to become a member, hit that link in the description. You guys can join the family, man. I appreciate you. Mel for the 17 month. He say it's not enough. It's not enough. It really isn't. It's not enough at all. It's not enough. Clipse and the Jack Boys all trying to sell albums. This all new age publicity. Let's be honest. What you mean, G-Face? Hasn't Trav just released the video? Dumbo, I think. Did he? Maybe he did. Maybe he did. All right. What do we got next? Oh. All right, let's get back into this. Now, this is another thing that that I'm not necessarily sure of. And I think a lot of times
everybody talking about.
Hold up. A lot of times I hear stuff and I try to kind of vet it out before I start talking about it. Yep, battery's empty. We good on that. Before I start talking about it, man, I like to kind of vet things out. Like even with the my bad. Even with the scenario where we talked about the dance with bro. I didn't even know bro was from Chicago, but the dude who did the dance and was like, yo, Drake stole my dance. I was trying to be a little bit more like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know if you can steal a dance. If it's a popular dance, if people start doing it, da-da-da. Here's another allegation of the homie One Take Timmy, somebody else. He's a well-known rapper, and he's saying that Drake stole his song Supermax. Have y'all heard about this? No need for Push to respond. Travis, let Bun be down. Let me know if y'all heard about this. He gives us a reference. And it does have some similarities. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. What I was trying to find is his full song, Supermax, but I can't find it. I can't find this person's song, One Take Timmy. So let's listen to what he has to say.
It's Drake shit and that Drake was on live. Everybody talking about it's Drake shit and that Drake was on live stream and leaking songs, previewing songs from the album or whatever. And this what I heard.
Look, Supermax. For what I got going on, I'm too relaxed. The truth is not in your phone, you're too attached. It's how I really look in the streets like Google Maps. Supermax. For what I got going on, I'm too relaxed.
So that's Drake's version. I see he's kind of taking the music out, maybe so it's not copywritten, or if he's just giving us the lyrics.
For sure. I got a song titled that exact same shit that I made in 2019, like somewhere around there.
All right, so I listen, I'm Googling it and I'm trying to find G-Face, my boy. I'm trying to find the song, but I can't find it. Is it called Max Speed?
Yeah. That's when I'm rich.
One Take Timmy.
Yeah.
I
Mob on the back street, jobs on my tracks. Tripping, gotta fall before they catch me. I hit the scene, black wrong move, nigga. Got it out the mud, up in the vert at the top. Tell them where it's hot, they gon' see me in a cop. Nigga, know this shit don't stop, nigga. Mob, backseat laws in the back cone, I'm in max speed. For them to catch me.
I'm trying to find the song, bro. Like, cause I would think you would have the song out.
Tell me, like, am I tripping?
Just want the head. If I fuck, you gon' get too attached. I'm a veteran. If I sign, need a Supermax. Supermax. I need the Supermax. Had to get back on my shit, cause I got too relaxed. Won't turn my back, even if it itch. Know what they do for scratch. I'm a veteran. If I sign, need the Supermax.
Everybody talking about it's Drake shit and that Drake was.
Let me hear Drake again. Let me hear Drake again.
Leaking song, previewing
What do
songs
y'all
from
think,
the
chat?
album or whatever. And this what I
3
heard.
years, gang? 36 months?
Supermax. For what I got going on, I'm too relaxed. The
Oh, my
truth is
dog,
not in your
G-Face.
phone, you're too attached. It's how I really look in the streets like Google Maps. Supermax. Supermax. For what I got going on, I'm too relaxed.
For sure. I got a song titled that exact same shit that I made in 2019, like somewhere around there. But y'all tell me, like, am I tripping?
Just want the head. If I fuck you, gon' get too attached. I'm a veteran. If I sign, need a supermax. Supermax. I need the supermax. Had to get back on my shit, cause I got too relaxed. Won't turn my back, even if it itch. Know what they do for scratch. I'm a veteran. If I sign, need the supermax.
Everybody talking about
All
this
right.
Drake shit and that.
Verdict. I can see the similarities for sure. I feel like I need the whole song to really get all of it. The thing is, at this point, it's not uncommon to believe that Drake took the damn song. I don't know if it's a lyric. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a bar. I don't know if it's the hook. I don't know if it's the whole song. So it would be dope if bro would just release the song of the end, because I can't find it. I can't find it, and that's the one thing that I wanted to do was try to listen to the whole song. Right now, it's looking a little tricky for Drake. It looked like it's another one of them things where he could have taken that from somebody else, but without hearing the whole song, I don't know for sure. But I think it's tiring, bro. It's tiring. Every week is something new about Drake taking something or Drake stealing something. And that's kind of one of them things that I'm trying to figure out. If people are just doing this to if people are doing it because it's just a thing to do, or if there's actually something there. So I want to hear the song. He stole the hook, so that is the song. I believe it. Drake is well known for stealing melodies, flows, and lyrics. Facts. That's what I've been saying though. I've been saying this is common. He's done it before, so I can't put it past him. But I definitely want to hear. I want to hear the whole song and hear what it is. We need to talk about top 5. Oh, we getting there. We getting there. He always done this and don't pay or credit the person for the song. And I think that's mostly what people are looking for, man. It's like, yo, if you're gonna take my song, then pay me for it. Don't just take my song and not pay for it too. That don't make any sense. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. If y'all think that Drake stole from One Take Timmy. But again, I was looking for it, trying to find the song, and I wanted to do it live with y'all to see like if I just couldn't find it on my own or if I'm tripping. Like, where is the song? Yeah, I don't hear it. I don't see it. I don't see it. But again, I definitely think we can't put it past them. All right. On to the next topic, gang. On to the next topic.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now, this confuses the hell out of me. He has it out there. Can you send it to me? Because I'm trying to find it. No, dude, y'all missed this guy. Works with Timbaland, Trina, and all of the true artists. If you can send it to me, man, on Instagram or something, I want to hear the song. Now, this is confusing to me. Jim Jones apparently is dissing Push, but I was like, yo, I think I heard this before. The song is on there. Where is it? Show me. I was like, yo, like, I think I heard this before and I've seen this. And I look back and it's from 2 years ago. Am I bugging? Am I bugging? So this say 2 years. Is everybody updating their video with something new to show? This shows 2 years ago. He did it last summer.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed, nigga.
But
listen,
it is old.
Before you drop that,
Right.
Before you drop this shit, nigga.
So are they landing this beat over this freestyle? Because how did he get this beat?
Let me give you some inspiration, cause you lacking, homie. That shit was trash, we gon' let them get a do-over. They got you gas, you must think that you the new Hover. You a 4.0, nigga, I jumped in a new Rover. Your brother still jumping in bed and you tell him move over. These two roach niggas don't know what to do on no raid. Kanye gave you whips, but that's what they do to
Nah, he dropped that. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, the great. Thank you. I was trying to figure that out, bro. I was trying to figure that out because I'm like, yo, this is not new. And I feel like people are covering it as it's new, but I think this is old. So then I heard the beat and I'm like, yo, that's definitely Chains and Whip. So he must have recorded that, like you said, after they dropped it last year. The beat preview 2 years ago. Salute. What up, Vicky? I appreciate you. They better leave Pusha T alone. He gathers information against you. That's very true. The song was out because the Clipse performed it at the LV show. Thank you. Drake, the type of guy to clean his shoes for a passport photo. You wildin'. Yeah, man. So I was gonna kind of dive into this, but I think I just proved my own point. This is older stuff. I don't think it's new. That stuff has been out there already. So I think people covering it now maybe just aren't aware that this is old because somehow it just popped up. My wife even sent it to me. She's like, did you see this? And I'm like, yeah, I think I heard this before, but I don't remember. Side note, you think Ye produced that? Man, listen, there's a lot of, on that album, there's a couple of songs that sound like Ye had a hand in them. I just don't know how, like, are these old beats that they worked on together or something like that? But it definitely sounds like there's a little bit of that Ye influence on there. So I don't know. It absolutely sounds like something Ye would have done. This one, So Far Ahead. What was the other one? Damn, there was another one. Because I remember being like, yo, there's 3 of them on here that sound like that. So there's a couple of songs on there that sound like they could have been produced by Ye. Something in Discord. Thank you. Where'd you put it? Did you put it in general? Oh no, that's Drake. Thank you. No, I'm talking about I was talking about the original version. I want to hear if it's One Take Timmy's, I want to hear that one. But thank you so much for posting that over here. Thank you. All right, let's get on to the next topic, gang. Let's get on to the next topic. Final topic of the day. I don't want to laugh about it because I don't know how serious it is. Top 5 reportedly in the neck in London. Again, like I said, I don't know how serious it is, so I don't want to make any jokes about it if he has been hurt. You know, we definitely don't wish any ill feelings or any ill will. Our energy is clean. We don't wish that on nobody. I do think it's rather unfortunate, especially because from what I saw, he was talking on camera and saying something like, "Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to us out here." Hold on, let me look this up. Where was he at? Where was he at? Yeah, I found it. Here it is.
Where are we going tonight? Let them know.
That's a great question.
There's no killers in the UK. There's like serious guys. We're not gonna come kill us.
No.
They're not gonna come kill us. We're safe. You can even show your address here. In America?
Fuck.
Yeah, listen.
All right, I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you in a bit.
W's.
My dog.
Throw some W's for the Milk Boys.
Let's go.
My dogs. Yo, I'm out of here.
W's for top 5.
So as you can see, bro was not fucking around. He left. He's like, okay, I'm out. I'm smarter than that. I don't see how people think they can move that recklessly in other countries. Like even in your own like hometown, as protected as you might feel, you still got to move a certain way. I feel like you got to move a certain way. You are actively antagonizing a whole country to say, oh, ain't no killers over here? So listen to it again, because we didn't catch it from the beginning.
16, we're at 17.
Top 5 in here, eh? Where are we going tonight? Let them know.
That's a great question.
There's no killers in the UK.
Where we going tonight? Let them know.
There's like serious guys. We're not going to come kill us.
No.
You see this dude? He said no? He said no? What do you mean? No? Huh?
They're not going to come kill us. We're safe. You can even show your address here. In America?
Fuck.
Now listen.
All right, I'm going to go shower. I'll see you in a bit.
W's.
My dog.
Throw some W's for the Milk Boys.
Let's go.
My dogs. Yo, I'm out of here.
W's for top 5.
And he got the out of there. So apparently he was stabbed, but this is after that. This is after that. Top 5 was allegedly talking to fans in London when a masked man ran up and stabbed him in the neck. He fortunately survived and is recovering. Top 5 was in London to watch his friend Drake rock the stage for 3 nights at Wireless Festival, but he unfortunately got more than he asked for. According to Keepsake Solid and DJ Academics on social media, a masked man reportedly stabbed the Toronto rapper in the neck while he was talking to fans. It is unclear exactly when this happened over the weekend or why, but fortunately, it seems like Top 5 survived the attack. He is reportedly recovering, and we wish him a speedy process towards better health. I'm going to say that to everybody. We wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully, he gets better, and maybe he learns something from his actions. We will see if local authorities or other reports shed more light on the situation in the near future. At press time, at press time? Maybe at the present time? At the present time, it doesn't seem like Top 5 or his team have addressed the matter online or provided an update, so we'll see what future reports mention. Top 5 social media activity also has some folks having a conversation about his statements, but that's too speculative of an approach to a serious and life-threatening situation. Hopefully, he and his entourage return back home with no further emergencies. Other than that, it seems like the OVO affiliate's time in London for Wireless was a solid treat. So, what do we learn? What do we learn? What do we learn? What do we learn? What do we learn is when we're in other countries, we don't antagonize people. All right, gang? We don't antagonize people. We don't try to prove that we hard. We don't try to, yo, my boy is Drake, so I'm good. No, because they may not touch him, but they will touch you. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start being a little bit smarter than that, bro. And I know he's a internet gangster. You know, he's a unaliver. You know what I'm saying? I say that. You know, he's a pew-pewer. But when you in another city, bro, when you in another country, you know, people love to make names for themselves out here. We got to just be smarter than that, bro. Don't act tough. Don't act like no gangster. Just get in and get out. Why everybody got to act gangster? Why everybody got to act like they untouchable? Why does everybody got to do that? That don't even make no sense to me. There's always somebody willing to prove a point. Period, bro. There's always somebody willing to prove a point. I don't want to be the point that you prove. Leave me alone, bro. That's why I don't go nowhere. High key, bro. That's why I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere, bro. I will sit home in the house and watch movies with my kids and my wife. That is it. When we doing HMK, yeah, we'll do HMK tomorrow. We did like 6 topics today. We'll do HMK tomorrow. That'll be something for us tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. He's gonna go even harder now, straight goofy. I could see that too. He probably start a whole music career, another music career off of that too. So we'll see. It's the Aubracity again. All right, thank you guys. We've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes. I want to say thank you to everybody for pulling up. It was a low-key day today. If you guys have not checked out the Clipse video, make sure y'all check out the reaction to the video. I appreciate that. I will be clipping up these topics and putting them out on as their separate videos. So I appreciate all of y'all. All right, good stream. Thank you. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done it already, man. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's get to 200 likes. We're going to get to Hanuman Khan tomorrow. We're going to do that tomorrow. There'll be content for us tomorrow. Today, we covered a lot of different topics. So I love you guys. If you guys have hit the like button today, thank you. If you guys subscribed today, thank you. If you guys became a member, thank you. Anybody watching, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, you do consider becoming a member. And if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, hopefully you guys sub up. Wait. Hold on. We like 40 subs away from 37,000 subscribers, man. So I appreciate everybody, and I hope you guys do consider subscribing. Thank you so much. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right? I'm out. Peace.